Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we're finally doing it. Something most other YouTubers have done by now, but I actually couldn't find a build that did everything I needed it to do, a build that really checked all the boxes for me, and it took a while. It took some work, and it took a lot of ideas coming together, but here we are. I'm playing Velomachus Lorehold Invoke Justice. If you haven't seen the combo itself, then it's Velomachus Lorehold, the mighty 5/5 flying vigilant hasty dragon that comes out of nowhere to search your top 7 cards, and you may cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value less than or equal to Velomachus Lorehold's power from among them. And then the Invoke Justice, of course, comes with 4 mana, 4 white mana and another. Return target permanent card from a graveyard to the battlefield, put +1/+1 counters, put 4 +1/+1 counters on creatures you control. Man, I need like a whole other take of this. I'm just stumbling over the wordiness of some of the cards. But in a nutshell, big 5/5 dragon, reanimate dragon. Dragon comes out as a 9/9 instead of a 5/5. So now dragon can cast spells dragon normally could not cast. Typically you need a lot of 5 mana or less spells in your deck for Velomachus to cast. Here we can go all the way up the scale. Let's look at some of the cards we can cast if we cast Invoke Justice on Velomachus Lorehold. Magma Opus. I hear that's a good card to cheat into play. I think it's been done in a few formats, like Historic, where, just anytime you can cast this cheaper, it's better. Emiria's Call. It's basically a part of our mana base, but you can make your dragon indestructible through your next turn to survive something like a Doomscar and make Angels to totally lock everything down. Those are some pretty awesome cards to hit, and the deck building cost isn't terrible, because if you fill your deck with a bunch of expensive spells, normally you can't cast them. But this can be turned into a treasure, this can be played as a land. So they go very well with the Invoke Justice Velomachus Lorehold combo. You know what goes well with Magma Opus? Hinata, Dawncrowned. We needed another creature. I've tried a lot of other creatures to reanimate, like the Swirling Sky, like, what's that? A Jin-Gitaxias. You know, these are some cards I tried out for the situation, but Hinata is just a good one. You can just play this on 4 and threaten the Opus. They have to figure out how to kill it. When they kill it, then the next turn you either reanimate Velomachus if you have that, or you can just Invoke Justice on Hinata and bring back an 8/8 version of this creature that already has Trample for God knows why. So a Flample 8/8 gets the job done very, very quickly and continues to threaten cheap Magma Opus. So I do love using Invoke Justice with Hinata Dawncrowned. It is, like I said, the coming of a couple of good ideas together. Hinata Magma Opus, Jeskai Control, already good. Velomachus Invoke Justice, trying to be good, and I think we found it. I have burned down the house in the list instead of other sweepers like Farewell, because I want to deal 5 damage to each creature in Planeswalker and keep my 9/9 Velomachus or 8/8 Hinata alive. It's also never a dead card against control because you can make devils. So that's a really fun hit. If you didn't want to sweep the board, sometimes you just get those sweet little devils. And then other good hits that this also plays well with Hinata, Lorehold Command, you know, no big surprise there. Valorous Stance, this one can give indestructible to your Hinata. It can also give it to Velomachus if you're attacking into somehow too much flying power and toughness that Velomachus could die, so that's really fun. Angel Fire Ignition. This is probably not one I would have found on my own because it doesn't sit in my typical collection of Jeskai control cards. You can tell because it's the only card here without a cosmetic, including Tranquil Cove. So I don't normally play this card very much, but when it comes to hitting this with Velomachus Lorehold and getting in for potentially 11 indestructible haste lifelink, very special, trample, then yeah, Angel Fire Ignition does make the cut. It also just goes really well with cards like Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and it does go decently with Hinata. Like, this card comes up as a very powerful play as long as you have something, a creature on the board. Speaking of Fable of the Mirror Breaker, I tried a lot of different ways to discard Velomachus into the graveyard, including Thrilling Discovery, Seize the Spoils, Unexpected Windfall. There's probably others. Oh yeah, Restoration of Aganjo, Professor of Sim, blah, blah, blah. All of these, trust me, have been tried. And in the end, I'm going with 2 Prismari Command, 1 Celestis, 4 Fable of the Mirror Breaker, and 4 Faithful Mending as the ways to discard big thing into graveyard to reanimate with Invoke Justice. There's enough there so it happens consistently. One of my favorite things about Fable of the Mirror Breaker is the turn that you play this, it doesn't do the discard thing, it does it the next turn at the end of your draw, like at the beginning of your second main phase. And what that means is if you discard Velomachus then and cast Invoke Justice, then the opponent doesn't get a chance to exile your Velomachus with Graveyard Trespasser, a card that's getting more and more popular and annoying. So I've talked a bit much in this particular intro because I really felt a need. I've actually worked on this one behind the scenes for a while, and I really felt a need to explain the card choices because it's different from a lot of the other versions of Velomachus Reanimator that I've seen, but I think it's a very good version, and we're going to go play it on ladder today. So let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Covert no red. Fable on the draw can be really slow. Red no covert no blue. Well, we're off to a fun start, aren't we? I guess we just hope to draw it. We draw a blue source, and this hand does a lot of things, right? I'm trying to return a card. Something going on with the interface here. It's being funky. Turn 1 tap land. So which Ruinator are you playing? Okay, calm your transients. Could be worse. Oh, that's really bad. All right, draw has not improved. Opponent with no fear of a removal spell, just going right for it. Why wouldn't they? You're a Rune player, you get everything you want in life and more. Just the way it is. Okay, blue source off the top. Let's see what the opponent does here. I think we're probably going to target ourselves with a Prismari Command when all is said and done. I think they're not going to put any counters on the Kami, so we need them to not have another enchantment here to stay within burn down the house range. Cheater. Of course it would be a 6/6 if they're on the play, right? Alright, so now it's all about Velomachus. Velomachus has to somehow pull this off. Angel Fire Ignition off the top is not where we wanted that. We wanted that to be part of what we drew. I guess we could still hit another one. YOLO. You can see how, though, if we were on the play, getting to do this a turn sooner, it would be very hard to beat. The Warhold Command. Well, I definitely want the 3 life. I don't want to sacrifice anything, so I guess I'll take a 3/2. I'll kill you and target me for the life. Alright, can you climb Mount Velomachus? Okay, not yet. Not quite yet. Let's go hard. Alright, come on. There it is. There it is. Alright, so we want to go tap this. They take 15. 15's a lot. I don't know if we can finish the job, though. I'm a little concerned. So it's that, or we kill these, they just get 1 back. No big deal. Yeah, I think we're just... I think maybe we split it. Yeah, so I think maybe we kill the Naturalist and deal 2 points to face, and then tap the Catilda and something else and hit the face there and gain all that life. But the opponent says, you know what? I'll take the decision out of your hands. Easy. We are going for a Mythic win right here. Win and in for Mythic on the play. No Velomachus. We'll hang on to it, though. The mana's pretty good. If we play this on red, we can make a treasure, but we can't cast Mending. This enters the battlefield tapped. So we could shock for 3 to play Mending. That seems pretty meh. Like, I guess it only costs us 1 life and 0 in the long run. And we gotta get through our deck, so let's do it. It's kind of funny. Oh, that's not cool. Alright, mono white. Can't play the Fable this turn because Thalia is a reason of its own. Okay, Elite. Let's see if they take the Mending. If they do, that's fine. If they don't, we get to play it on end step. But they'll probably take Fable. I wonder if that's a reason I should have just discarded it in advance, but who knows. Oh, look, guys, expensive spells. Lucky me. Alright. Just all this cool stuff I can't cast. It's so much fun. Yeah, we're not going to be invoking Justice anytime soon. Tax day came early. I was planning my tax day content for tomorrow. I guess I don't have anything to get back with Justice yet, do I? Maybe I should discard it, since it doesn't actually solve any problems. I'm more likely to cast Velomachus than I am to invoke Justice. Speak of the devil. Do we try to Prismari Command into this? I guess so. I don't have any other good plays. Nice. I think we take out the Barons there. I don't know how else I'm going to clear that thing. Alright, land. Did it. Let's go. Too bad I can't cast the spells off this card. So, due to taxes, how does this work? Yeah, maybe I should have killed that Thalia, huh? Save, pay 1. Yeah, can't do it. Decline, I guess. But I've got a 5/5, so suck it. Let it live. Let it be. Tank, 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 Brutal Cathar. Maybe not. Definitely not. Ain't that something? Okay, so we could cast the Angel Fire Ignition, and then we would still have some mana to pay for these spells. Lorehold Command, Valorous Stance. We don't have 3 to pay, so it has to be the Stance. And we'll go after you. Alright, it begins. The comeback train. Adversary, they're going wide. very wide. They have overrun the troops. Is it enough to kill me? No. It is not enough to kill me. It's not even enough to trade the Spellbinder, but they're attacking anyway. So do we save max life or take out the Thalia? 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. Yeah, let's just save as much life as possible. Down to 6. Y'all didn't think I was going to pull this one off, did you? I guess I still haven't, but the Lorehold command has me looking good. Wait, what am I talking about? Easy money. I don't even have to, but what the heck. Give it to him with Angel Fire. Oh, you gotta love it. Oh my gosh. All right. That was a comeback. That was a mythic-worthy comeback. Your taxes mean nothing to my dragon. Velomachus is a rich, fat cat. Doesn't pay taxes. Rank reveal. What rank do we enter Mythic at? It's the 11th of the month as I'm recording this. So, 666. An evil number. They knew I was coming. Cool. Hand is a keep. No dual lands, though, is scary. You do need quad white for Invoke Justice, so you really don't want to play this on blue and this on red. We also can't cycle the Magma Opus on turn 2 if we play the Cave, which we're definitely going to. So, this hand is interesting. There might be some things wrong with it. Oh yeah, being on the draw, that's wrong with it. Stupid on the drawness. All of Storm Giants. Alright. Are you, is it? You're blue-white? You're blue-white creatures? And this holds priority? That's a Fading Hope? Oh, that's really bad. So we have to be, yeah, we probably have to be like full control deck here. Fading Hope against Velomachus Lorehold. One of the reasons you like have some hope that this deck could be good is people are running a lot less Fading Hopes now. But we'll just have to find our way. Dong. Alright, well, they're not flooded. They wouldn't play this on turn 3 if they had other land. Okay. I smell trouble. You wanna poop out a 1/1? No 1/1s were pooped that day. And Spell Pierce. Spell Pierce on Faithful Mending, though, I'm down with that. That is fine with me. Alright, so do we play around the Fading Hope with this Prismari command now? Or do we wait to see like a Luminar Gas Pirate? Let's wait. Patience, patience, patience. Elite. Okay. Alright, we're not going to let that take out the Prismari command. I do want them to play the Fading Hope. I could target the Elite Spellbinder, and I think they would play the Fading Hope, but I don't want them replaying the Elite Spellbinder. So we'll go here. Maybe we get their Fading Hope. Yes! Good. Good, good, good. Let's see what they take. Lorehold Command is probably the scariest. The Valor stance seems to be no problem for them to play around. Taking the Velomachus Lorehold would keep us from reanimating it anytime soon, and now that they've lost their Fading Hope, they might be afraid of that. And take the command. They are in big trouble if I draw an Invoke, though. Ooh, burn down the house. We could play that now. While they're tapped out? Yeah. Six, 6, baby. Of course I found the devil. Priority stick. Another Fading Hope, potentially. We need another white source to cast Invoke. We had to play an early pathway on red and pathway on blue, which is a big problem for the deck, but this does make a treasure, so we might be doing that. Token. Yep. Gotta anticipate more Spell Pierce, more Fading Hope. Hinata. I think we try to set up Hinata Opus here. Nope. Yeah. Fable. You think we can draw out that unsummon? Feel like we've got the time to do it. Could use another red or a treasure here to cast Hinata and cast the Opus in the same turn. That's a card. Not a card I expected either. Definitely a card that would cause Velomachus problems. They saw me discard the Valor stance. They might go for the cave here, but that taps them out. Oh, baby. It's gonna get real. Alright, we block the 1/1. We take the 7. We need the treasure from the Spirit to set up Hinata here. I'm going to decline. And I'm doing this now before they can counter it. Not getting Spell Pierce for this. Wedding Announcement. What a bizarre deck. Okay. There will be justice. Yeah? What you got now? Hit something good. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. What a board state. And now indestructible. This works? I think they have a spell pierce, so there's no point. Alright, you're at 2. You tap out, you die. Okay. The Greek Desecrator is out. The cursed rank has been abandoned. TGB, you recorded your camera, wrong place. I know. It's fine. Just getting some engagement. Don't mind me. It's all clearly part of the act. Too slow, right? Still too slow, but at least we have Sweeper. Yeah, this is not good. This is probably very bad. No blue mana. No way to discard aside from the Fable, which is on the draw, so it's really slow. Another Boros land, huh? Okay, well, at least their hand is not fast. Green-white mid-range, maybe? Mid-range decks is probably where we want to be. Yeah, we probably want to play against things like Wedding Announcement. I still prefer a blue mana, but we don't have a blue card yet, so maybe it's fine. Yasharn. What does that stop me from doing? Sacrificing treasures. Let's try not to play any treasure stuff. Hinata! No blue, though. I could Angel Fire this, but I think I want to play Hinata this turn, so I think I dig as deep as I can for a blue source. Yay, found one. Come on down. See if the opponent has the answer. We're going to have to play around Wandering Emperor as long as there's the mana to cast it. So many announcements, but no mana for a Wandering Emperor. Makes Angel Fire Ignition look really good. Lorehold Command can cast for 3. Angel Fire Ignition can cast for 3. Two mana open? Is that a Valorous stance? Can't be. The opponent is taxed by Hinata. So where does this go? Part of me says put it on Hinata. Part of me says put it on the Spirit so that the Spirit can rumble indefinitely. Whenever this attacks, create a treasure token. What I really want, though, is Hinata to survive a burn down the house. I have a plan. Do not doubt me. Does it look crazy? It does. But my Lorehold Command, I couldn't cast it? Oh, yeah. Can't sacrifice treasures. I knew that. I mentioned that. Still messed it up. Okay. Alrighty. I see how it is. Mythic Gamer doesn't read cards. Classic. I'm the meme. What are you doing? What are you doing, opponent? Oh darn, it's Wandering Emperor. Okay, well, guess who has Vigilance? And a set of cool wings. This creature. Guess what I can't cast? Also this creature. So I guess we don't attack with Hinata. What do we do? We play land. Hold up Lorehold Command. Take out Wandering Emperor. We're at a standoff. We could also, yeah, we want the Wandering Emperor to come down. Because we want to burn the house down around her. There you are. There you are. Pass to end of turn.
That's coming off.
-1. Okay. Do we hold this or not? If the opponent puts a counter on the Yasharn, it plays around Burn Down the House, but they don't seem to know that's coming. I don't think that's what they're going to do. I don't think that's what they're going to do.
Keep watch for intruders.
Oh my gosh. So many weddings. The humans and the samurais are all getting together. They're all getting together. They left open mana for another Wandering Emperor. It's going to get easier and easier to leave that mana open as this game goes on. Oh, they foretell. They did not leave the mana open. Okay. Okay. What do we do? Can sacrifice this Reflection of Kiki Jiki. We're definitely casting Burn Down the House, but now this is a 6/6. Can we cast both somehow? No. Giving this up in case we find a way to kill the Yasharn. The stance will do. Kill them all.
Training for this.
All right, they've got one turn here. I am concerned that this is a Starnheim Unleashed and there will be many angels in my path. But 5 life? 5 life is so close, right? But Magma Opus won't do it? Oh, they're going for Wandering Emperor now. Okay.
Run away.
No life gain. Because they're at 5. I mean, that play should scare them. Innkeeper, okay. That gets them off 5, so we need to find another damage. Their last card is the Foretold card. That should do it if we have the mana. All right, buddy. 1 damage. Find it. Welp. All right. They have a... They're at 1. They're probably going to gain a lot of life from these angels, though. And these angels are going to be huge. Oh my gosh. What are we doing? What are we going to do? I can't hit a Magma Opus because this is a baby Lorehold, not an invoked Lorehold. And this frickin' Innkeeper, man, it's going to get them off that 1 life. Yeah, I expected that. 19. Yep. They're up to 4. Is there still another Prismari command in the deck? There is. There's also another Lorehold command. They're going to go to 5, though, so it has to be the Lorehold command. The Prismari command probably won't be good enough. Oh, they didn't make the creature to gain the life. Okay, they could have been on 6. We draw Magma Opus? Is it enough? No, it's not. Because the treasures, I can't use the treasures. I can tap 2 angels, but there's still a 3rd. All right, let's attack. We've got to find it. Invoke Justice. Faithful Mending. Burn down the house. Burn down the house. It's not enough. But we can invoke the Hinata. We can invoke the Hinata. Can we find it? Now we can. We have the cost reduction. Your face. And 1 damage somewhere else. Say here. And then tap and tap. And that leaves enough mana for the Prismari command. Cool lethal, man. Freaking cool lethal. Yeah. On the draw. Why? Well, we have Justice, Command, and Fable. I mean, it's like we're going to get beaten by any kind of good aggressive curve there. But this deck isn't, it doesn't exist to beat good aggressive curves. It's just not what we do here. Okay. Well, it's an artifact, but it's indestructible, so let's not try to Prismari command it. I don't have the mana anyway. Probably for the best. No, that's gonna die. You can, as soon as you feel that stick the second a creature enters the battlefield, you're like, yeah, you're dead, aren't you? I'm guessing Fading Hope. Eddie? What you doing here, Eddie? Okay. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? I didn't draw anything to discard for this Invoke Justice. In fact, I have no permanents to discard at all. This Prismari command doesn't look like it's doing anything. Let's go like this. Burn down. 3rd Invoke Justice. Yeah, this is fine. They might have a way to give this hexproof. Nope. Okay, they've got something that's sticking here. I'm guessing it's a March. And it's probably the black March, because if it were the white March, I think they'd use it. The heck? Okay. I want another treasure, please. We have Lorehold Command up. Could be useful. Also, if the Reflection dies, that's something we can get back with Invoke Justice. Please, please try to kill the Reflection. Okay, March. Alright, alright, alright. So, indestructible. What else? I mean, I can bolt away the vampire token. I won't have the treasure to sacrifice to draw 2 cards. I can sacrifice the reflection of Kiki Jiki to draw 2 cards and then get it back. That's kind of sneaky, sneaky. Not what I expected to do with my time today. Still no permanent blue source, so these treasures are very important. But we found Velomachus. Now we just don't have a way to discard Velomachus. The prismatic frickin' bridge? What? Out of... Huh? What? Alright. Don't have an easy way to get rid of that. I guess we're gonna Velomachus this. Let's go, buddy. Angel Fire Ignition, Faithful Mending. We ride. I don't know what's gonna come out of this deck, but I know I want Velomachus hitting for as much damage as possible. Tameo. That doesn't kill Velomachus. That exiles Velomachus. Oh, gross. Oh, gross. This goes up to 6 loyalty?
You do not write this story.
No kidding. The story would have a better ending. Alright, land off the top? Nope. Lorehold Command, though, can, in theory, kill the Tameo? No, it can't. It can't. So what do we do? What do we do? I want to get Tameo within range of burning down the house again. Maybe I just say go? The plan being to cast Lorehold Command this turn, burn down the house next turn. Let's see what they hit, too. Also gives us a chance to be reactive here to... Okay, another God of the Tree. Good. Good. Field Trip. You have basic forests in this deck? Our opponent is insane. Clinically insane. Oh, easy. This is a 120 plus card pile. That explains everything. They have literally their whole collection in this deck. Of course they're going to hit some interesting cards. Okay, my mode planning for Lorehold Command. We want... So they definitely have a counterspell, right? Because why wouldn't they? 3 damage here, 3 life here. Sacrifice this, draw 2 cards.
Without Phyrexia, you have no story.
Ba-boom! Yeah? Alright, Edgar goes back on vampire duty.
Setback, but victory is inevitable.
Just need a mana and we cast Magma Opus. Here come triggers. Valky with... But 3 Invoke Justice and no dragon to get back is pretty cringe. Not good. Okay, they did nothing. Seems totally fine. Ooh, Hinata. Okay, do we want to go... Sometimes you're at a crossroads. Do we want to make the choice of Invoke Justice or the Hinata choice? I think we want to make the Hinata choice. This is about getting to cast cheap Magma Opus. Also, the opponent has all this open mana, So you have to assume they're ready for Velomachus in some fashion. And they're also sitting on Introduction to Annihilation. Okay, they're letting me attack. Give me that treasure, baby. Do I magma them now? Am I willing to trade this for a Valky? Yeah, I am. What you got? You're definitely sitting on something. You waited till this end step for this moment. What are you doing? Nothing, of course. All right. Ah! No! No! Not like this! What? Jin gets axes! What? Alright, let them pick the target for the copy. Pay for it? They don't have to pay for it? But I have Hinata. Frustrating. Oh my god, could they have hit a better card out of their 100 card pile, right? So this isn't actually going to resolve. This is going to get countered. So we need it to be for 2 mana. Yep. This can be 3 mana. Nine mana, but we can play Velomachus, but the card we hit is going to get countered. Fable won't get countered. We do get to deal a ton of damage. What do we have open? 3? We can't double invoke. We're a mana short of double invoke. Alright. Card that gets countered, decline. Down to 7. Ao the Dawn Sky. Christ. Cosmos Elixir, no! Copied? Copied? That pushes you to 11. How am I supposed to kill you? No! Come on! Alright. We can still hit another Magma Opus, right? There's 2. So we need to, in the top 7, have another Magma Opus, and we hit the opponent for 9, 10, 11, 12, and, well, yeah, because we get our first Invoke countered. Alright, here we go. Find the line, baby. We gotta do it right. I could get this Prismari command countered instead of using 2 Invoke Justice. I guess that's fine. Here we go. Magma Opus. 1 time. For the fans. Spell Pierce? Don't think so. We would have just seen it. Okay. Hit. No! Sometimes spinning the wheel ends up very disappointing, huh? Not quite dead, though. They still have to figure out how to beat these Velomachus, and Faithful Mending can give me another spin next turn. But it feels like it's slipping away. We didn't deal any damage here, and they get this death trigger from this amazing blocker that they hit off their Prismatic Bridge when they needed it. Come on, just whiff. If you wonder how they got to Mythic, wonder no longer. This is the most whitelisted pile I've ever seen in my life. They have cracked the meta code. All right, that's like the worst hit they've had so far. Good for them. What the fuck? What the fuck? All in. That's a lot of stuff. 9. Can get them to 2. I can kill Jin, get to Axis. Okay. Yeah? But then they're just going to untap with a billion awesome cards, including another Jin Gitaxis. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it. We just need to keep the gas coming. Where's my Prismari command? I used it to get countered earlier. Burning Rune Demon, why not? Why not? I'd feel a lot better if I had hit like an Amiria's Call. All these having Indestructible. They probably run some board wipes. God knows what they run in this deck. Just, it's your worst nightmare. That's what you need to know about our opponent's deck. It is your worst nightmare come to life. Searching one's library takes a while when it's over 100 cards. Just, you know, no big deal. Plus they have to pick 2 things. I wonder what they're gonna cast. I guess they're scared enough to hit Farewell on this board? Oh, come on! That's a billion life! They're back to 20! No! It can't be. It freaking can't be. I hate Velomachus. I hate Jingataxia so much. So much. Worst card ever invented. Miria's call doesn't get around farewell. Easy. Half dead again. Professor Onyx?
That's Professor Onyx to you. You'll learn the power of death.
I want it to end. Just let it end. I don't want to play anymore. They've beaten the heart right out of me. Oh god, here it comes. Here it comes. Man, this is like every freaking 5-year-old who watches the channel's dream, right? Ugh. I mean, I've thrown like everything at him, right? All 4 Invoke Justice. 3 Magma Opus. Oh, I was browsing my graveyard. Why did you have to do that? And they kept the board. They kept the board as is. Just kill Velomachus and we'll call it a day, okay? We don't get a spell off this anyway. So I guess we want something with flashback here. Alright. You win. You win. I couldn't stand up to the power of the 130 card just slam your planar bridge on curve, hit your Jingataxis the turn you need it. Just, I can't. I can't. And we are back for the post-game wrap, and I went 5-1, but that 1 is going to, it's going to leave scars that may never, ever truly heal. Just what the hell was that? I'd flip a table if there were a table. GG's. If you're going to play Velomachus Reanimator, I strongly recommend this version. The Hinata angle gives it another way to attack when the other side of the deck is being hated out or prepared for, but you still get the raw power of Invoke Justice on Velomachus, and getting to top out and hit Magma Opus off that is just the extra gravy. Angel Fire Ignition definitely deserves a spot, and I love Fable the Mirror Breaker as a very good way to loot the cards away. Mending and Prismari Command also do the job as well. So, yeah, if you're gonna sleeve up a Velomachus kind of pile, this is, I can't tell you enough. I think that this is the way to build it. So, thank you to everybody who stayed, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know your favorite part of the video. I have a feeling for way too many of you, it's going to be whatever the hell just happened to me. The Jingataxis planar bridge incident. We'll just call it that. It'll be that. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I'll see you in the next video. You're cool.